Hello and welcome to News Now on IBrandTV. I am Margaret Opara. The Lagos State Fire and Rescue Service is presently combating gas fire at some contractor Project Services Limited sited along Lagos-IBADAN Expressway, MOWE, Ogun State. The fire, which was reported on Monday, was subdued from cotton secondary incident by Alausa and Ilupeju fire crews, leaving 4 stationed gas trucks severely burnt. There was neither case of injury nor deaths, as damping down of the fire has been concluded. The cause of the fire is unknown at the time of this report, as preliminary investigation is ongoing. We bring you details in subsequent bulletin. Meanwhile, the acting Federal Controller of Works in Lagos State, Faroshola Oloyede, said on Sunday that more law enforcement and traffic regulatory agencies has been deployed to manage traffic along the Lagos-IBADAN Expressway. She said this in a statement in Lagos, in which she gave an update on the traffic situation at Beja, Opik area of the expressway where construction works are ongoing. Road users along the routes have been facing hard time spending long hours in gridlock resulting from the construction. The situation in the last 4 days became so tough for road users that some people in the area staged a protest on Saturday, carrying placards calling for the federal government intervention. The government responded by apologizing and promising to review the traffic management in the exits, among other steps, to ease the hardship. Oloyede said on Sunday that police, as well as the Federal Road Safety Corps and Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, has been engaged to improve traffic control on the route. She also said that a contractor had also been instructed to block all illegal road diversions, especially between Magboro and Opik. Now, after a series of heated discussions, the Academic Staff Union of Universities has decided to extend its ongoing strike. The decision was taken after the National Executive Council meeting at the union's headquarters at the University of Abuja on Monday morning. ASUU had declared the commencement of a strike on Monday, February 14, 2022, at the University of Lagos. The action of ASUU appears to have dashed the hopes of many Nigerians, including parents and students, who were optimistic that a favorable decision to suspend the industrial action might be taken after the meeting. The federal government had, in their last meeting with the leadership of the union, pleaded with them to call off the strike, as they have met most of their concerns and the remaining ones will be taken care of in the next year's budget. Moving further, Justice Inyang Edem Ekwo of the Federal High Court Abuja had dismissed the federal government's application for extradition of the suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police, DCB Abba Kyari, to the United States of America over fraud allegations. Justice Ekwo, in a judgment delivered on Monday, dismissed the request for being incompetent and lacking in merit. Kyari was said to have been indicted in an international wire fraud worth over $1.1 billion traced to another Nigerian, Abbas Ramon, aka Hush Puppy. Following his indictment, the foreign government had last year wrote the authorities in Nigeria seeking the arrest and subsequent extradition of the once super cop of the Nigeria police force to the United States to give his own side of the story. In line with the U.S. request, the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Mr. Abubakar Malami, SAN, had early this year filed for the extradition of Kyari to the U.S. to face charges involving him and 5 others, including 2 Nigerians based in the United States. Delivering judgment in the charge, Justice Ekwo, however, held that the request was not proper, since the federal government is already prosecuting Kyari in relation to the allegations against him in America. EDO State Governor Godwin OBASEKI has mandated the State Ministry of Education to introduce skill acquisition to special schools in the state. The State Commissioner for Education, Dr. Juan Oviawe, made this known to journalists in Benin. IBrandTV senior reporter JIDE was at the briefing.
Align what we're doing with the National Educational Policy to say these are the number of basic schools, P1 to JSS3, we have in Edo State. These are the allocations. This is the minimum standard of teaching, of learning, of infrastructure, and ensuring that we have access. And this is how we check to make sure that these children are learning. And this is what we expect when a child has spent 9 years in our school system. For those who want to now proceed, go on to senior secondary school or technical, we also have a very clear-cut out plan on what the expectations are. For instance, we're hoping that this school, Mira, will be a senior secondary school. You know? So you come here for 3 years. So what should be the minimum standard? And by the time you are leaving in 3 years' time, what do we expect of you?
We are introducing values back into our school, and we are being very intentional about values. We are going to make available to every student what we are calling the My Values Passport. So teaching them the golden rules, teaching them about community service from early on. We have a day now in our academic calendar that is called Social Impact Day. On that day, students are supposed to volunteer, engage in voluntary activities within the community of their school. So for us, it's about touching on the 3 main domains of learning: the cognitive, the affective, and the psychomotor.
Similarly, the Edo State Governor Godwin OBASEKI has inaugurated a special police unit to check activities of land grabbers in the state. The governor, after inspecting the guard of honor by the Special Police Squad in Benin City, said the squad will work with the state government and the Edo State Police Command to check the activities of land grabbers. KYARI has more details.
This is a very well-trained force that is going to work very closely with the Edo State Command and the Edo State government. So over the next few months, to arrest the incidents of illegal land sales and land grabbers. As you know, the Justice Eraga Committee already has quite a number of cases lined before them. There are many cases under investigation. There are people that we have declared wanted. So with this special force, we are going to be going to those communities, occupying those lands, and for people who have bought land illegally, we're going to recover all our land, particularly government land. But those who have taken government school land, they had better move out, because with these special forces, we're going to get all of you out and we're going to prosecute you. So enough of the nonsense. Commencing next week, it's like a full war being declared on land grabbers in Edo State.
More than 20 information officers in the Oyo State Civil Service have embarked on a trip to sharpen their knowledge about the over 170 tourist sites across the state. The Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism, Oyesola Oyedele, also revealed that the exercise would enable the information managers to identify critical sites as well as assist the government in repositioning Oyo State back to the global tourism map.
I mean, all these countries that are that are into tourism, it's called that they are booming economically. In fact, those people who went to Colorado told us that Colorado accounted for 65% of their GDP. That was even a one that is made naturally, I mean artificially. How much will you expect one that is made, I mean, naturally? So Nigeria is losing a lot. Africa is losing a lot by not tapping into this. For any private entrepreneur or public to invest on the development of Yake Suspended Lake and other tourist attraction there, it's like that person, you know, going to money rituals.
As civil servants, we, particularly the agency that we are from, Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism, we are to propagate the activities of government, project government to the populace. But we deliberately chose Iyake and the adjoining tourist sites because it's the only natural suspended lake in the whole world.